This week's hype.
This week's hype. Sup, everybody? It's this week's hype. What's the date? Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
You put me on the spot. I wasn't ready.
This week's hype.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Sup, everybody? It's this week's hype for what week?
215 to 221.
Yes, we got it. So let's start out with movies. Guess what it is? Hot Tub Time Machine, The Dose.
Yeah! That movie looks actually pretty awesome.
Sans John Cusack, though.
Why?
I don't know.
So who's replacing him?
I don't know if it's the same character or not, but it's, what's his name from Parks and Rec? Ben White.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. That's
pretty cool. Ben White's going to replace him. Wish I knew the guy's name, though. Can't think of his name. But also coming out in movies this Friday is the last Naruto, the movie, which is actually going to be telling the story of how him and Hinata finally fell in love and have their two awesome kids, Bolt and what was her name? I forget what their daughter's name is. Sorry, guys. But it looks actually pretty awesome. Tickets were really, really hard to get. It has a really limited release. If you guys are super interested in Naruto, but definitely go check it out. Also coming out this week in DVD and Blu-rays, though, we have Studio Ghibli movies, The Princess Kaguya, which is a movie not done by Miyazaki, for all you people out there. It's an Isao Takahara film. Still Studio Ghibli. It's about a bamboo farmer who finds a princess hidden in the bamboo. It's about yay big. She grows up to be a normal-sized girl, and she grows up to be a princess. How, I'm not really sure. I haven't seen the movie yet. But 5 men from 5 different lands come to try and take her hand in marriage. She tells them to go off and find something memorable for their wedding. No one can succeed, and in the end, the Emperor of Japan...
We'll leave it at that. No spoilers. Enjoy the movie.
Enjoy the movie. What else is coming out this week in Blu-rays and DVDs?
We also have The Interview.
Seth Rogen and James Franco.
Yeah, kind of a bust. Like, it was all this hype with the South Korea stuff, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, and the movie wasn't even that serious, so it just goes to show how North Korea just has...
I said South Korea, didn't I? My bad.
North Korea has,
North Korea.
more than a few sticks in certain places.
But it's...
We don't want them to ban this video,
I mean, I haven't watched it yet. It's on Netflix.
The movie wasn't bad. If you are a fan of the typical James Franco, Seth Rogen comedy shtick, you know...
Romance.
Like, let's get high, let's hang out and do whatever kind of stuff. If you like Pineapple Express, if you like This Is the End.
Express.
If you like Pineapple Express and you like This Is the End, then you're going to love this movie.
Okay, I hadn't watched it yet. So.
It's fairly standard as far as that comedy goes. There are some pretty awesome quotables out of the movie, but all in all, it's a solid B.
B?
I say it's a solid B. It was nothing spectacular, but it was definitely worth the money to see it.
A bee that lifts weights?
No.
And then he comes out and like stings you?
Oh no. Oh no.
Solid of a bee?
No, not that. More like a Bruce Campbell bee. If you yeah, with the chin. It's very, very nice to look at, but when you get up close, it's like,
A little soft.
Yeah, a little squishy, if you will.
Okay, so there you have it. The Interview, the Bruce Campbell of bumblebees. Okay, so we're going to move on to my favorite part, which is video games.
Awesome!
Usually games come out on Tuesday, but we have a weird one coming out on Friday.
Yeah, 2 games coming out this Friday. Nothing too serious, but...
What?
What? Nothing... It's weird how they do in this launch. It's nothing...
The Order is coming out. The Order.
I stand corrected. Something pretty serious is coming out. I
apologize.
apologize.
PlayStation 4 exclusive, The Order. Victorian, monsters, zombie-looking stuff.
So they're fighting... So they are a order of monster hunters? Kind of like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen kind of thing?
It's kind of what it feels like. You see... I actually read a really weird article. I know I'm going to go off track a little bit, sorry. But back in Victorian England,
okay,
they had a huge, like, overpopulation of the cemeteries. Like, I was reading this whole thing about all these things they had to do because for every, like, I can't remember how big, like 200 square yards or something of
cemetery
graves.
Space? Yeah.
It was like 60 to 70,000 corpses.
Whoa, mass graves.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like,
jeez.
They would have to go to like the church crypts.
Were they like
stuff,
deep?
And like, yeah, on top of each other. They would have to like go to like the crypts and stuff and drill holes in the caskets because the gas was. They were so afraid that all the gas would make them explode. Like, we're talking some serious mass graves. So if they play into that, that would be really cool.
That would explain all the mausoleums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, little fun fact for you guys. You learned something this week. Enjoy it. But what else did we have?
Also coming out this week, which I feel is kind of a bust, but we have a Nintendo release for Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, which if you guys, I don't know if you guys ever played it, but this looks like a remake of a game that Nintendo has already released called Kirby Canvas Curse, which is the exact same game, sans graphics. So
yeah, the other one was kind of just you were
yeah,
just
it was just like kind of a 2D like normal Kirby looking game. This one is more like the claymation, which looks really nice. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the game looks really cool. It's just this game has been done before, and especially for all you Kirby fans out there, me being one of them. They kind of need to do something with Kirby. They need to spice up a little bit, and I don't think this is the way they should have done it. But the game could be awesome. If you haven't played Canvas Curse, then this will be a good intro into that whole game mechanic. But other than that, the game looks pretty solid, so definitely check it out. If you got the time, you got the money, check it out. Comes out Friday the 20th. Looks pretty good.
So it's not a carbon copy game. Like,
I don't
the
know.
levels are going to be different.
I don't know. I couldn't see any similar levels between the two, but the final bad guy pretty much looks like the bad guy from Canvas Curse. So for all I know, it could be a sequel to Canvas Curse, for all I know. So, which, by the way, like I said, it's not a bad game. If you haven't played Canvas Curse, you can probably pick it up right now. It was a DS launch title. You can probably pick it up for about $5-6 right now from any of your used game stores out there right now,
online or whatever.
But yeah, it looks pretty good. If you got the time, check it out. Again, both of these games are coming out Friday, and that's pretty much it for the week. If you guys have anything that you want us to start reporting on for the weekly hype, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Otherwise, be sure to like and subscribe.
Big 3. Like, share, subscribe.
There you
You
go.
always miss it.
Always miss it.
But are you hyped?
Are
you hyped?
I was pretty hyped. I don't know.
hyped.
I don't know about everyone else, but I'm pretty hyped for the weeks of things to come.
Yes. Well, all right, guys. We thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I'm David.
Oh, I'm Brian.
You guys have a good night.
We suck.
Why do we suck?
This week's hype.
Oh, I'm so excited.